Hey Rider Obvious fans, thanks for joining me on today's ride. Today I'm going to share a little bit more kind of a personal feeling with you guys. In the coming weeks, I'm going to be dropping my daughter off at college out of state. Yeah, I know this is a normal part of life to move on. I've been on the other end of that when I was married and moved out of my parents' home. I have to admit though, I'm not prepared for the feelings that I'm having about my youngest child leaving the house. My son went away to college 2 years ago, and this will be his third year away from home. I knew I would miss him, but he was ready to be out of the house. I think my little girl is ready too, but for some reason this is more difficult. Before I move on with the story, I want to take a moment to talk about something else. I have friends that don't have kids and have no intention of having kids. I want to take this moment to recognize them. We all make choices with our lives, and I can honestly say, I can imagine my life without kids. Would it really be better? No. Would it be worse? No. It would just be different. I think it's unfortunate that society today puts so much emphasis on procreating. Having said that, I do have children, and because there's such a huge portion of your life once you go that way, this is why I'm having these feelings. I recently went to my friend, let's call him Sam. I went to Sam's daughter's wedding. I watched Sam walk his daughter down the aisle. The wedding was outside, and to keep the groom from seeing the bride, she was delivered via a pickup truck to a covered archway at the back of where the wedding was. It was kind of funny because Sam was driving his daughter. He paused the truck behind the arch, but then instead of letting her out, sped off through the parking lot. He did stop, but he was acting like he wasn't going to let his little girl walk down the aisle. He eventually put the truck in reverse and escorted his beautiful daughter down the aisle. I would have kept driving. Or would I? How do we prepare ourselves to let our kids go? Some of you won't understand this until you have kids of your own. Some of you already understand this, and that's part of the reason you don't have kids. At that moment, when you do realize this, one way or the other, I want you to think back to that YouTube guy, Rider Obvious. What do our kids mean to us? Have we done our job right as parents? How much is on the kids themselves to become productive members of society? How far does all that understanding go? Just some thoughts to leave you with today, my friends. Thanks for tuning in. Rider Obvious, signing out.